Our other top story tonight at 6, it was with this tweet that Belmont County Republican Party Chairman Chris Gagan announced that he would resign. He says his resignation is in response to the actions of President Trump yesterday during the meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Chris Gagan says that he watched the news conference live yesterday and he was deeply disappointed.
Gagan says, quote, "The biggest job of the U.S. president is to defend American interests in the face of a tyrant on foreign soil," end quote. He says it didn't happen. DK Wright sat down with the man who has decided he no longer wants to be the county GOP chairman.
Chris Gagan says the president missed the opportunity to take a powerful stance. Instead, he feels the power was handed to Vladimir Putin.
Putin, by all accounts, and Lavrov, the foreign minister, are celebrating. They were said to be having caviar, probably a bit of an exaggeration, on the plane ride back to Moscow.
Gagan says it was the perfect chance to stand firm against Russian hacking.
The President of the United States had everything there he needed to point his finger squarely in Vladimir Putin's chest and say no more.
He fully expects some people to disagree. Some, he says, may stop speaking to him.
We're so tribal that if anybody takes a political position that differs from another person's individual viewpoint, the automatic belief becomes that the person against me is a bad person.
Gagan says it was not a publicity stunt, although it has gone viral. He's gotten calls from CNN, the BBC, Fox, and MSNBC. But he says he couldn't stay on as party chair considering the job requirements.
My sole job is to be, in lockstep essentially with the agenda of the President of the United States. And after that conference, that press conference, I can no longer say that I was.
DK Wright for 7 News, working for you.
Gagan is still a Republican and a conservative, just not the chairman of the Belmont County Republican Party. The Democratic candidate running against incumbent Bill Johnson for Ohio's 6th Congressional District released a statement following Gagan's resignation. Shauna Roberts says, quote, "Whether we are Democrats or Republicans, most of us here in Eastern Ohio are patriots dedicated to keeping America strong. This is not a partisan issue, and all of us should be concerned. Chris Gagan, you made a difficult choice with honor and integrity," end quote.